Missing someone.
What is the problem? The problem that we are facing is the possible extinction of orangutans in possibly less than 10 years. The major cause of this problem is habitat loss. Habitat loss in Asia is causing apes to die to make way for oil palm plantations. Another thing killing orangutans are hunters. This is because orangutans are an easy target for hunters as they are big, slow, and they come into cities due to habitat loss. This is a problem because one, morally people should not hurt and kill animals, and two, the main reason they are dying is because of deforestation caused by humans, which is not good as it hurts the environment. As the Pope said, we have only one heart, and the same wretchedness which leads us to mistreat an animal will not be long in showing itself in our relationships with people. Every act of cruelty towards any creature is contrary to human dignity.
The result of an inaction on an important matter usually leads to a negative impact. For example, looking at the past of all the extinctions of various species, nothing was done, or in better terms, there was nothing we could do due to insufficient technology and information. With today's technology, we can find out what species are declining and develop ways to protect the species very quickly. Research from Outriders concludes that more than 95% of life that ever inhabited our planet is extinct. Our Earth's history is the record of a harsh but simple truth, that life and death are inseparable. Fortunately, humanity can take collective action to tip the scales in favor of preserving and extending the age of humans and many other species. Seeing how orangutans are being endangered by habitat loss, illegal hunting in the form of poaching, and illegal pet trade, and low reproductive count, us humans can help prevent a few of these, such as illegal hunting and pet trades. To prevent this, we can create national, stricter laws for criminals caught for breaking these set laws. There could also be set land locations for these animals to live free of humans, as well as no tree farming or deforestation in the area, therefore preserving their habitat loss. These are countless different ways to approach this topic of what can be done, but it is all starting with what each human chooses to do.
Orangutans are protected by legislation dating from 1931, which prohibits the owning, killing, or capturing of these species. The Indonesian National Law Number 5 of 1990, called the Orangutan Confiscation Law, protects the orangutans from being captured, injured, killed, owned, stolen, transported, or traded. The WWF, or the World Wildlife Fund, has been working on preserving their natural habitat and standing against organizations and corporations that don't have good intentions for the wildlife. Many other smaller and lesser-known organizations are also making a big impact to save orangutans' lives. The general public has attempted to be more cautious about the forest they live in. Even despite these rules, some orangutans are still being illegally traded, taken from the wild, and even killed. Their habitats still being destroyed and damaged. According to Eric Miard, a conservation scientist who has had a history of working to preserve wildlife in Indonesia, feels some of the methods used to save the orangutans don't really work. He says that organizations sometimes waste money from the government on saving orangutans. Although the intentions of the cause are good, they don't see enough effectiveness and efficiency for it to continue to receive funds. Quotes from Maillard says, "Companies can come in and cut down the forest because you have to rescue the orangutans and remove the problem. Then the sun bears, clouded leopards, and bearded pigs all disappear too." Carmela Sanchez, a program director for International Animal Rescue, believes when organizations like this ask for help from Western countries like America, all they do is just give them money. Although funds are important, a profound message concerning the problem is more important. She says that we need to inform the general public about the specifics about it. After these publications, Pongo Abeli, who worked to save the Sumatran orangutans, released a joint statement saying many of the orangutans were only rescued when their habitat was being cleared or they were in dire need. I don't believe any of these organizations fully oppose the rescuing of the orangutans' lives. Sometimes they just don't feel like putting in 100% effort into the cause, resulting in laziness or mediocre results.
And it goes a little something